It has been 45 years since the war in Vietnam ended. The scars of the war and the bombs dropped by the Americans continue to haunt the people to this day. And the people at the forefront of clearing the old unexploded ordnance are teams of women who are risking their lives to provide a safer future for Vietnam. This report tells you more.
This is a job which few dare to take up. It is tedious, back-breaking, and the smallest mistake can result in death. These women are called the Landmine girls. From dawn till sundown, their job is to scan the ground inch by inch for any unexploded ordnance.
We, the Landmine girls, are always tough at work. But being in an all-women team, apart from sharing work experiences so that we can sharpen our skills, we also share family life, beauty tips, and how to take care for our husbands and kids so we can make each other's lives better.
Special metal scanners are used to detect any unexploded bomb buried under the ground. Once the unexploded ordnance is identified, the team then carries out a controlled explosion. According to estimates, nearly 10% of the 80 million tons of cluster bombs remain unexploded and active. Over 1,500 unexploded cluster bombs were found through the demining exercise in 2018. For Lan, this job has a deep personal resonance. Her mother lost both her legs when she was just 12 years old, a consequence of war with which she had nothing to do.
When I look at the kids playing in my front yard, it reminds me of my mother, and I used to cry silently inside. But to this day, she is still with me. She is healthy and I feel proud, joyful and happy. Especially my job now enables me to have a stable life, and the kids are able to play around me. They won't have to lose parts of their bodies to unexploded ordnance.
According to estimates, since the end of the war in 1975, over 40,000 Vietnamese have lost their lives due to cluster bombs. To this day, nearly 6.1 million hectares of land remains blanketed with unexploded munition. A cluster bomb is often no bigger than a baseball. Over the years, it accumulates rust and is highly unstable. It's often the farmers, scrap metal workers and children who inadvertently step on it or pick up an unexploded ordnance and get killed. Land reclaimed through demining is put to use for farming. 4 decades have gone by ever since the war ended, but experts say it will take another 100 years before all the unexploded ordnance in Vietnam is found and neutralized. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
And with that, we've come to the end of this Friday edition of Today Tonight. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to WION World is One. More news and updates on the other side of this break. Have a great weekend.